Hi, welcome to the Ryger FL-P1 Parcan controller. It's designed to mainly run various makes of Parcans. DMX LED Parcans. The problem with them, between different manufacturers, they all use different RGB DMX information. This controller gets over that so that you can use various Parcans, all of the same make on your stand. 8 Parcans it'll operate, or double up and you can use more. But what you need to do is, first of all, when you get it, when you first plug it in, you hold the flood button down, plug it in, and it'll ask you for a profile group. The profile groups, in the instruction manual, there's the profile groups there of all the various makes of all the different Parcans and fixtures that it'll operate. It will do a lot more than this, but these are the ones that we've come across so far. All you do, look where yours is, choose the profile number, tap the profile number in here. We know these Zoom Parcans that we're using are profile D6, press the flood button. From that point onwards, you now have 100 patterns in there that incorporate floods, fades, chases, all various different things. Also, you get the choice of an instant blackout, where whatever pattern is running, whatever's going on, press the blackout button, you get instant blackout, back on again from where you left off on there. Now, the beauty of this controller as well, all of the different patterns, whatever you're using, if you've got something, for instance, where you're in a large hall and you have them all at full brightness, excellent. You go into a small venue like a pub where Parcans can be quite overpowering, just by pulling one slider you can keep the pattern running, but you just dim the brightness down. All the patterns will still work the same, exactly identical. Up full brightness, take the edge off. There's your pattern running. What you've got on this controller as well, you've got 100 patterns. The idea is you've got 10 banks with 10 patterns in each bank. On the pattern sheet, they're all listed. All you do, you choose your favourite pattern in each bank, allocate it to the bank. From that point onwards, whenever you touch the red bank button, it will jump automatically to the favourite pattern that you've chosen. If you decide you want a different pattern, you simply change to the new pattern, exit the bank, and it's stored. That's all you do to store it. These are the preset speeds. If you don't like the preset speed and you want it to go faster or slower, you press this button here where the speed button is. This LED stays on. From that point onwards, the rotary alters the speed of the step, and your lights will speed up or slow down. If you want them slow, slow right down. They go very, very slow up to very, very fast. Varying speeds. Also, if you want it to run sound to light, the Ryger FL-P1 has got a built-in microphone, so it will pick the beat of the music up. Pressing the sound onto sound, this LED will be blinking. This here adjusts the volume coming in, so if you're a loud band, turn the volume down. If you're quiet, you can turn it up a bit, and then once it picks up the beat, picks up the beat of the music. And it's really well filtered as well, so it does pick up on the bass beats of when there's music playing. Then what you've also got, you've got some auto modes. In manual mode, you physically got to change your patterns however you want to change them. Auto bank, this red light there on, it will automatically go through your 10 favourites in your banks. So it will cycle through bank 0, bank 1, bank 2, bank 3, bank 4, doing just the chosen pattern that you've selected. The next auto, press it again. This light's blinking, this LED's blinking. Now it will auto through all 100 patterns built into the controller from 0 to 99. It'll go all the way through. The other feature of this controller, it's got a master flood button for your favourite flood. Press it and they all flood. They stop the pattern and they all flood. Now with this, you're not stuck with the flood that we've designed, you create your own. This is the only time you really need to save anything in this controller. Everything else is automatic. What you do to set your own flood up, this is where the RGBs come in. This is the only time the RGB sliders are used for anything. You hold down the bank change button, FA, fixtures all, comes up in there. That means you're now operating on all of the fixtures at the same time. Blue, green, blue, colour mixing, you're colour mixing and fading the RGB, and you can also pull the master dimmer down. Now, if you want to set something totally different up, press the up button. It now says fixtures 1. You're now working purely on fixture 1. So we'll make fixture 1 red, go to fixture 2. Fixture 2 can be green, fixture 3, fixture 4, fixture 5, fixture 6, fixture 7, and fixture 8. We'll have fixture 8 down dim. Then, once you've created your flood, you need to save it to the flood button. The way this is done, you hold the flood button down, SF briefly appears in there, and from that point onwards it's saved to the middle button. So now you just exit back into the pattern mode. You've got your patterns running, doing whatever they're doing. The minute you press that middle flood button, there's your chosen flood pattern that you've created yourself. Very, very simple. When you're in the flood mode like this and you're using the actual red flood button to flood, from that point onwards the dimmer is disabled because it's a chosen brightness level that you've created, and the RGBs, they're disabled as well. The only time the RGBs work and do anything are when you're setting up your flood to allocate it to the central flood button.